Hey guys, it's Joe. I hope everyone's doing great out there. Coming at you tonight with an unboxing video. And tonight we have Horror Block. Now, Horror Block has definitely been on the up and up lately. There was a few month stretch there, 3-4 month stretch that they were really looking like they were going to be a box that I was going to be canceling. We're getting very, very disappointing. But I got to give Horror Block a lot of credit. I think they realized that people were not enjoying the boxes. They ended up doing a sort of survey that they sent out to everybody, asking people what they wanted to see in boxes and stuff like that. And ever since they did that, it really seems like they're heading in the right direction. So I got to give Horror Block a definite kudos to that, because their last few boxes have been pretty good. I was going to say impressive. I don't know about that, but they've been pretty good, pretty solid. So we shall see what is in this month, guys. They promised themes from Friday the 13th, Psycho, Simpsons Treehouse of Horrors, and I later saw that they were promising Walking Dead. I know, obviously, people are getting a little sick of Walking Dead being in these boxes. It always seems to be something they always want to go back to with Walking Dead. Now, I don't mind Walking Dead, but I'm not a big collector of Walking Dead stuff. So would I rather something else? Yeah, but I mean, I'll take a Walking Dead item if it's gonna come, once in a while. Just don't make it an every month occurrence. But yeah, let's see what is in there. I think with the themes this month, I have kind of high expectations, and I am also going to say this is the first month in a while where absolutely not one item has been spoiled. Going into Horror Block the last few months, I've at least have 1 or 2 items spoiled, but this month I'm going in completely blind, which is exciting. That does not happen very often. So we will save the T-shirt for last. And all right, let's just jump right into it here. I guess it was a heavy box this month, too. All right, it feels like we got a Blu-ray, and this is, I think, the 3rd or 4th month that we're going to be getting a Blu-ray in here, guys. Okay, and we have Alien Uprising. Never heard of this movie. It stars Jean-Claude Van Damme. He was my boy back in the day, but I am not going to lie. I do not have high expectations for this movie. It does not seem like it's going to be a good movie. I mean, a horror, sci-fi movie or whatever starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. Probably going to be a super type of B movie or something, but hopefully it is somewhat enjoyable. We shall see. But I do enjoy the inclusion of Blu-rays. Just wish they were, I will say the quality of the Blu-ray has been good the last few months, so I guess to get one that maybe isn't going to be that good is okay for this month. So I guess I can't really judge it too much until I see it, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a good movie anyway, but we'll see. All right, let's go. This is a heavy, big item right here. All right, this is what was holding probably a lot of the weight here, and all right, this is actually a cool item for a Walking Dead item, guys. We have a Walking Dead, one of those building model sets there, and it comes with a little figure. Looks like a Prison Riot zombie figure there. And that's pretty cool. You can stack it and build the prison. I'm guessing this is just one part of the prison. Yeah, so it's the lower part of the prison, but then you can buy another one and it stacks or something like that. That is pretty cool. I'm definitely going to put this together and build it. It'll look good on the bookshelf. I'll put my little Walking Dead mystery minis in there or something like that, but that's not a bad item at all, especially for a Walking Dead item. And it's McFarlane licensed. These things aren't really cheap either. I mean, so that's a solid item. I'll take that for the Walking Dead item. All right, next item is a hat. Oh, cool. All right, this looks like a pretty cool hat. I could definitely get down with. Oh, sweet. I'm totally digging this so far from what I'm seeing here. Yeah, this is pretty cool. It is a Camp Crystal Lake Friday the 13th trucker, one of those trucker style hats there. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of snapback hats here, but the fact that it's horror themed is pretty cool. I love the Camp Crystal Lake thing. Oh, I just noticed that I'll get in real close here. You can see they got Jason there on the side. You can see there, and some more of the lake and stuff here. But what I really love about this hat is that there's a little Jason Voorhees pin like on the side of the hat there. I don't think the pin probably can come out. Yeah, it looks like you could probably take the pin out and use it for other things, but that is really cool. We'll give it a try on here. I'll have to adjust it, but yeah, it's a pretty cool looking hat there. I mean, yeah, I'll definitely wear this hat out and about. And oh, cool, it says Jason Lives under the hat there. So that's a pretty cool hat. It looks like this is a Horror Block exclusive hat. From what I'm seeing there, we'll have to read the card. But that is a pretty cool item. It's like a unique item, something that Horror Block hasn't done before. Some people might not be into this. But yeah, I'm pretty cool with it. Like, even if you don't want to wear it, it's still a pretty cool, like, display item, or even like a gift if you wanted to gift this to another horror fan or something like that. Like if you're not into like the trucker style hats or something, that's a pretty damn cool hat. So I'm totally digging that. That's a pretty cool item. All right, so next we have Rue Morgue. Of course, we get Rue Morgue magazine every single month. And this month we have Swamp Thing is the feature on Rue Morgue this month. So yeah, Rue Morgue. Rue Morgue, always a good read. Alrighty, so we got like that. All right, we got one more or two more items. It feels like in here. All right. Oh, this is awesome. I love this. This is your Simpsons Treehouse of Horror item here, and it is the Simpsons characters as Return of the Living Dead. Of course, the iconic Return of the Living Dead cover there. And you got Bart, Homer, I got Marge. I had a brain fart there. And then what do you got? Milhouse and Lisa, Mr. Burns back there. And who's that on the side there? I'm not sure who that is with the glasses over there. You guys will have to tell me that about who that is. I'm drawing a blank. Oh, is that Hans Moleman? That might be Hans Moleman with a mohawk right there. But I love that. That is a great print right there. What does it say? I will call more paramedics. It says Bart is spray painting on the tombstone right there. Love this print. This is probably one of the best prints that Horror Block has done. Really love this. This will definitely be framed. I love The Simpsons. Don't really watch the newer Simpsons, but the older episodes of Simpsons stuff I loved, and I still watch all of the Treehouse of Horror episodes there, and that is a great little mashup between the horror and Simpsons right there. So I am totally digging that. And all right, you get your advertisement that Horror Block's been putting in lately. And, all right, we'll hold off on the spoiler cards, and we'll take a look at the t-shirt. Of course, this should be a Psycho t-shirt because we were promised a Psycho item. So let's take a look and see what we have here. Alrighty, let's take a look. Alrighty, yeah, that's a pretty cool shirt there. You got a very dark silhouette of course, the Norman Bates house there. It's a little too dark, I think. I don't, on a view, it just kind of looks like a spooky, haunted house. I wish it was a little lighter so you could see a little more detail in the Bates house there. Because I think from far away, the translation is going to be a little lost. Am I going to wear it? Yeah, I'll wear it for sure. I just wish that they designed it a little better there. It's a little too dark in my opinion, but not terrible. So yeah, overall, not a bad month at all. Definitely a solid month. Like I said, I like the way Horror Block is heading. It seems to be they're definitely heading in a right direction. If you're gonna send like a Walking Dead item, this is definitely a really cool Walking Dead item to send there, like one of these little buildable playing sets. Those are really fun to put together and stuff. And the inclusion of Blu-rays every month, I'm totally down with. The baseball hat is a really cool, unique item, something we haven't seen before from Horror Block. So, yeah, the definite thumbs up month for Horror Block. Is it a 2 thumbs up month? I go like 1.5 thumbs up on this one. I'm not going to give 2 full thumbs on that, just because I think the t-shirt design could have been a little better, but not bad overall. Definitely solid. So yeah, this, the Friday the 13th hat was an exclusive item here. The shirt, oh, okay. That is really cool now that I know a little more. The reason the design is so dark is because, I'll steal a little thing from Dry Tejas here, is because it glows in the freaking dark. So that is really cool. Maybe that is why you can't see it as well. That's why it's a little too dark. So apparently it glows in the dark, so I guess you will see more of the Bates house when it's lit up there. Yeah, it looks way better glowing in the dark there. If you can see that, you can definitely tell more that it is the Bates house when it glows in the dark. So that is pretty cool. Okay, so this month you could have gotten a lot of different Blu-rays here. Looks like they had the Amityville Horror in there and a bunch of different ones. I probably got one of the worst ones as far as quality-wise there. I mean, I hate to judge a movie before I see it, but this does not look like it is going to be a solid movie. But I'll watch it. We'll see how it is. Then you have The Walking Dead buildable playset, The Simpsons Treehouse of Horror art print, which was an exclusive, and Rue Morgue magazine. So let's see what we have for next month. All right, next month we have an item from Supernatural. I am not going to lie, not a fan of Supernatural. Never really watched the show. I watched the first episode and really didn't care to continue on from there. But I know there's a lot of big Supernatural fans. Next Blocks Horror Month contains 4 exclusives, and we will also be seeing an item from Ghostbusters, from what it seems there. And which is another cool thing is they've been sending these $10 shirt punch credits every month, which is a bonus. So we'll see. Next month looks so far 50-50. Ghostbusters I enjoy, Supernatural not so much, and 4 exclusive items from Horror Block next month. But I gotta say, they're doing a much better job with their exclusive items because the Camp Crystal Lake hat being an exclusive is a really cool exclusive item in my opinion. But yeah, so definitely another solid month from Horror Block. They definitely are back on the right track in my opinion. Can they improve more? I think so, but I think they're definitely solid and definitely worth the money every month. So that is it, guys. Let me know what you thought of Horror Block this month, and that is it. So I hope everyone has a great night, and we'll see you all real soon.